Toastmasters International has two distinct paths for its members. One path is communication, the other path is leadership. The first award for a Toastmaster is usually a Competent Communication Certificate or a Competent Leader Certificate. Each designation requires completion of 10 projects. Once those projects are completed, the path continues with advanced designations in both groups and finally concludes with a DTM or Distinguished Toastmaster Award. The area that this presentation will focus on is the leadership path and a series of presentations that can help a member obtain their Advanced Leader Awards. Toastmasters International has been around for 90 years and boasts an international membership of 313,000 in 126 countries. Each slide of this presentation will have a title and a booklet image that represents a standalone module, available to members at no cost if printed or for a nominal fee if ordering a printed copy. The module comes with a booklet and a PowerPoint. The member can present the material at their club for credit towards an Advanced Leadership Award. Remember too that clubs can be independent or company sponsored, so this material can be presented to work groups as well as the general public. Module 1, the Visionary Leader, helps us to understand the purpose, characteristics, and crafting of a vision statement. Toastmaster International states that vision is the ability to perceive the many possibilities that are available to an organization and to create a picture of where that organization will be in the future. To aid the presenter in this pursuit, Toastmaster International has provided materials, a 10-page booklet, and a PowerPoint, and then you, the presenter, will be responsible for defining and explaining the module content to the participants or the audience. Module 2, Developing a Mission, guides us in creating a mission statement by providing real-world examples. Clearly define the difference between a mission statement and a vision statement by listing the characteristics of a mission statement. In this module, Toastmasters International states that developing a mission will help you and your organization focus on what is important in order to carry out the day-to-day activities. This is the second of 11 modules that make up the Leadership Excellence series. Each of the modules is a standalone module and can be presented independently to fit the needs of your company or to also bolster a Toastmaster's knowledge of that specific subject. Module 3, Values and Leadership, will show us how to assess an organization's value system and then show us how it impacts employees, membership, customers, or really any stakeholder of an organization. This module will use some audience participation techniques and just general discussion to see how an organization may be perceived by its community. Toastmasters International states that successful leaders recognize the importance of understanding their own values as well as those of their team and knowing how these values influence decisions and behavior. Again, one of the few modules that use audience participation, and this is where possessing your competent leader experience and award help, as many of the activities prepare you for interacting with and facilitating groups of people for the purposes of dialogue and discussion. Module 4, Goal Setting and Planning, shows us why it's important to understand the 5 characteristics of goals, which are specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and time-bounded. TI also states that If you cannot identify and communicate goals and plan how to achieve them, you will have difficulty fulfilling other leadership responsibilities. As you can now see, the series is truly providing a well-rounded method of achieving excellence in leadership and educating a workforce or membership to understand what it takes to achieve success in any organization. Module 5, Delegate to Empower, shows us how to negotiate barriers of delegation and gives us 5 steps to better work delegation. TI states that leaders achieve their goals not by working harder and longer, but by delegating their work to others. When leaders delegate, they empower themselves and they empower their team members. Again, TI states that some barriers to delegation include lack of confidence, control, selfishness, insecurity, and reluctance. To overcome these barriers, TI states that there are the 5 steps of delegation, and they are: prioritize, match needs to availability, assign responsibility, empower or grant authority, and establish accountability. As you can see, TI communicates very simple steps and strategies for solving an organization's most common problems. And again, each module comes with a 10-page booklet and a PowerPoint to help deliver a succinct presentation on organizational improvement. And all along the way, we get to improve our speaking and presentation skills by delivering these messages to our organizational members. In Module 6, Building a Team, we learn the importance of building a good team. TI also believes this is an important part of creating excellence in an organization and states that teamwork results in more creativity and greater productivity. TI also goes on to say that teams are the most effective means of achieving an organization's mission and goals. They also list 7 key traits of good team members, and they are competent, reliable, motivated, enthusiastic, hardworking, intelligent, and are collaborators. Again, time-tested, measurable, and common sense advice for excellence within an organization. In Module 7, giving effective feedback is critical to the success of a team. TI defines feedback as information concerning the team's behavior, attitude, relationships, and progress toward achieving objectives. Preparation for appropriate feedback per TI includes set clear and concise objectives, observe team members' performance, provide immediate feedback, and recognize positive performance. As far as giving constructive feedback, TI mentions be specific, speak for yourself, be sincere, emphasize how actions affect the team, use the I technique, end on a positive note, and finally, recognize improvement. These are truly valuable insights and words to guide effective feedback when in a leadership position, and words that make Module 7 worth its weight in gold. Module 8, The Leader is a Coach, touts 3 universal principles that help define leaders. They provide a clear direction through their mission, vision, values, goals, and plans. They foster collaboration through team building, delegation, coaching, and a service leadership attitude. And 3, they motivate team members to achieve by providing feedback, support, and recognition and by resolving conflict. TI as well mentions that coaching is the process of guiding and encouraging team members to achieve superior performance results. Guidance is always needed to assure results, and a coach will help people achieve the desired results through support and feedback. Module 9, Motivating People, shows that motivation is a complex process and that the leader has the job of deciphering how to best motivate those on his team. TI states that there are 5 predominant things that motivate people, and they are money, praise, public recognition, more responsibility, and finally promotion. In the same breath, TI also states that motivation is sparked by the team member only after the leader determines the appropriate reward system for that specific team member. All in all, and again, a process of many components, and only a leader with a concise knowledge of motives, wants, and desires will be successful in motivating others. Module 10, Service and Leadership, discusses characteristics of good team members. TI states good team members encourage participation, facilitate communication, facilitate problem solving, tolerate mistakes, help team members grow, and finally, persuade others to act. Good leaders have confidence in the abilities of the team and feel the obligation and desire to help them. A quote listed by J. Carla Norcutt states that the goal of many leaders is to get people to think more highly of the leader. A goal of a great leader is to help people to think more highly of themselves. Module 11, Resolving Conflict, addresses the inevitable existence of conflict among team members and how to handle it in a timely manner. The key thought in this module is that conflict can be positive if resolved in a positive way and in a mature and respectful manner. 4 reasons typically drive conflict, and they are contentious personalities, misunderstanding issues, and leadership styles. And a good leader will know how to redirect this negative energy in a positive manner. This module has many suggestions and explanations for the resolution of conflict and is a good study for those guiding large organizations or teams. This is the final module of 11 and hopefully ends this overview with a desire for learning more on the subjects and hopefully a goal of presenting them with your team. In conclusion, and again recapping the topics available in the Leadership Excellence series, which are part of the Toastmaster curriculum for awards and designations of this club, are the visionary leader, developing a mission, values and leadership, goal setting and planning, the leader is a coach, motivating people, service and leadership, and finally, resolving conflict. I hope you enjoyed this overview and that it takes you at least one step closer to realizing your goal of becoming a competent leader or obtaining an advanced leader designation as set forth by the Toastmaster organization. Thank you.